Hello, and welcome back to Hidden Gems and Other Oddities with me, Darcy Bits. This is Paradise Killer. Let's go. B is not with us tonight.
Paradise Killer.
We need to dive right back in to our conversation in the Desolation Cell with Henry Division. Henry Division is the #1 suspect, and since this is a video game, couldn't possibly have done it. Not something you can actually use in a real world situation, but in a piece of fiction, you know it has to be the case. Although I'm actually completely considering the notion that Henry might be the murder weapon, right? Like, they did actually do it, but they're not the person that we care about, pinning it on, right? So, works for me. But either way, we got halfway through interrogating him last time before we needed to call the stream. So, let us continue where we left off.
Henry Division.
Possessed citizen accused. I wanted to read that whole thing. Oh well, we'll get it next time. Alright, Henry. Did you see Yuri last night?
I must be the bad guy, right?
Who the frick is that? Okay. There's a lot of normal questions we have to go through, get everyone's alibis, confirm them. We don't expect him to say anything, because he's been in prison, but, maybe someone came by. That would be weird. It would be wrong of us to not ask. Did you kill the marshals? Did you kill the marshal guards outside the council building? Yes. No.
My mind is like a desert covered in fog.
If you say so. No memory? Are you beginning to get the hint? I don't really remember exactly how I did his voice last time. Henry, did you go through the second hill Holy Seal? The what?
Oh.
Did you go to a plateau on barely known planet in space to get to the council last night? Try that line again, that was a bit awkward. Did you go to a plateau on a barely known planet in space to get to the council last night? Can you even hear yourself? What the fuck does that even mean? No memory? You're beginning to get it. Alright. Tell me how you escaped. You tell me, investigator.
The demon wants to see this island scorched into nothing.
I can't remember. Can you remember anything before you escaped?
I spent my entire life adrift.
Agitation, screams inside me. They woke me up for the first time in years.
What the hell?
Screams? There was a burst of them. My whole body felt like it was on fire. I wanted to burst out of this world.
Sure.
Any idea what caused this?
I'm shocked. Stunned.
It's your freaking job to find out. So I want to talk about this for a second. That sounds like the psychic death screams. So we already know that psychic death screams are a thing. When people die, they give off psychic death screams. There's a character named Witness to the End who suffers from this. Right? They feel these psychic screams, whereas most people do not. So it sounds. Now I don't entirely know because we asked about what he remembers from before escaping. So I don't know when he heard these screams, right? But it's possible that he was possessed, and then after killing them, heard them, felt their screams in the same way that Witness did. And that's what he's describing. It's possible. It's also possible that it's something entirely different, obviously. But it sounds like what he's saying is that this is what woke him before he did the murder, so presumably did the murder, which doesn't line up, because who would have died, right then? So, yeah, I'm not entirely sure. Tell me about how you ended up like this. What's to tell? A bored kid finds his calling, gets punished for it.
The investigator is here.
That calling being illegally communicating with the gods and causing a demonic invasion.
Of course!
We all need a hobby. And now I'm here. What do you know about KHX's disappearance? Who the fuck is that? Yeah, this is what I'm expecting. Grand Marshal. Did you see the Grand Marshal last night? Of course I saw her. She was supposed to execute me, right? I don't remember a fucking thing. But that's what was supposed to happen, right? So wait, are you telling me that you do remember seeing her, or you know you must have seen her? Because those are very different things. Not entirely sure. Did you see the architect last night? Who? Did you see Crimson last night? Who the fuck is that? That's a bit odd, actually. She's a celebrity. So I like all these other like syndicate guys. I understand that Citizens not knowing, but Crimson is the idol. Now I believe this guy's been like locked up for a while, so maybe his imprisonment started before she became an idol. So I'll have to figure out the timeline on that. Did you see the doctor last night? How should I know? Did you see Lydia and Sam last night? Who the fuck are they? Did you see Witness to the End last night? Oh, I do know about that. Haha! Worth asking every question, even though you think you know the answer. Loads. I know so much. My mind is bursting with knowledge about whatever you're talking about. Okay, or not. Back off. Hey, do you want to hang out? Let's talk, Henry.
The investigator is here.
I need to know more about you. Tell me about your childhood. Oh, you know, the usual, enslaved, forced to worship nightmare gods, that kind of thing.
Of course!
How do you people sleep at night? You abduct us from the real world and use us as cattle. Loyal, needs must, or anarchic. It's messed up. Well, let's side with them. This whole thing is messed up.
What?
What?
The investigator is here.
24 islands and we're no closer to our goal. All we've done is churn through citizens and lose each other to murder and demonic invasions. So, why are you here? The cycle will continue one way or another. I'm trying to make it the best I can. Whatever. Cool. Cool. So, yeah, we were able to express a little bit of, yeah, this whole situation is messed up, which, you know, has been clear if anyone has been following along with this. Like, you'll know how messed up the situation is. And previously we've had situations where conversations where we've been able to be like, express how weird it is. But it's cool hearing Love Dies actually say, and yet I'm still here and this is why, which I think is very cool. Because that's the sort of the question. Is like, okay, if this is so weird, why are you here, Love Dies, right? And, you know, we live in a society is why. But, like, you know, like, it's cool to see her express that. It's not so... That is basically how I'd already assumed she felt. There was a time when we were talking to a ghost. And I could either promise to help the ghost or tell her that there's, like, it's not possible to help them. And I said it wasn't possible, right? I believed that it was a situation where Love Dies does not have the power to do what the ghost wanted. Even though she otherwise would have. And I think that those both line up as being sort of going together. Well, we've been all around this island. Are there things I've missed? Almost definitely. But where to now? Every little guard, not every guard, all these people have new things to say. Nice to see if any of these computers can be hacked. Because I feel like I've looked at all of them. But, you know, hard to say for sure. I think I'm going to do a little bit of treasure hunting and see where that brings me. Mysteries are revealed. So, one thing over there, so a few things in that district. This stuff over here. Oh, they're switching between yellow and pink. Interesting. I don't like that. It freaks me out. Alright. So mostly this quadrant. Alright, cool. Let's go. But mostly pretty far away from us, honestly. I'm wondering, do I want to start going back to people and asking them follow-up questions? Or am I not ready for that? What more is there to be done first? I should have a pretty good timeline of the events by now. I have talked to everyone. Ooh, wow. Maybe I should go over my notes. See where we are. See where everything stands. The Deep Factory recruiting now. Oof. Okay, that's something. Don't know how I missed this one.
Relic obtained.
Ill-fated rings. Ring pulls. You can trade in collected ring pulls from drinks to get Crimson Acid merchandise. Looks like someone didn't have enough before the island ended. Amazing. Right. Dead Nebula. Of course. Dun, 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 yeah. Yeah, I definitely... I guess really the only thing to do is to talk to people again. Making the same circuit makes a lot of sense, because the people with the most things to say would be bringing evidence that previously I didn't have access to, because they were the first person I talked to. There's also the people that I ran the phones of, and I literally have their phones in my inventory. It would be nice to give those back, so I might go to them. Just as a courtesy thing. That sounds kind of nice. I don't know. I'm a little bit lost. I wonder what I would do if I was playing this on my own, if I wasn't streaming this. Like, I do commonly get that where it's like, well, I've done all the things other than the main plot. What else is there to do? Right? Like, I definitely do have that habit of...
Blood crystal obtained.
do all the side quests, don't finish the game. So, feeling like I've explored the map, and now I have to just continue the do the actual game, feels a bit, I don't know. Makes me feel a little lost, even though it should make me feel directed. I guess the difference here, though, is that it's not really the same, is it? What do you say? The difference is there isn't this big flashing, like, go here sign, right? There isn't an obvious next thing. I have actually been doing the main plot. It's just... I guess really what I need to do is I need to review my own notes and come up with my own truth, right? That's what the game keeps telling me, is that there isn't this cut and dry solution. You're just going to explore the island, and when you're done, make a verdict. And yes, I do need to ask more people more questions. I don't have all the information that I could possibly need. There is more to learn, so I'm not that far into the end, but still, there isn't this like obvious next thing other than talking to people a second time. And I'm kind of curious. You might have noticed that when we used the hangout option with Henry Division, it was afterwards grayed out saying come back later. And I'm really curious what control is coming back later. Like, has the state changed? Is it purely on a timer? I don't know. But very likely, I would assume I am in a position that I can go back to people and get the second, like, hangout conversation, which could be very useful. Or also just cool. I like that, too. That's such a pretty beach. Wow. There's a lot to find, but I still, like, have also done most things, it seems. Like, there's nothing like, oh yeah, just something over there. Everything seems so far away. And it's like, yeah, I really have been all over this island. A little bit here, a little bit there, but it's just, like, completionism at this point. I've been everywhere, which is pretty cool. Also kind of, I don't know, kind of weird. Oh. Weird, I looked at this. What'd she say? Tire tracks. This cliff overlooks the obelisks. Yeah, okay. Same stuff. Just repeats the dialogue. Which makes sense. It's not like having a conversation for a second time without anyone in the conversation acknowledging it. It's actually, you know, thought process. Opulent ziggurat. Have I been here? I feel like I must have, but I don't really remember the opulent ziggurat. Look at my map. Opulent ziggurat. A large temple where most religious ceremonies are conducted. At the end of an island, all of the citizens are ritualistically slaughtered by the Syndicate in the temples. Their psychic energy offered to the gods. I don't actually think that I've been here. Yeah. Okay, we found a place I haven't been yet. Nice. I walked along the beach, but never actually came up here. Very cool. Heck yeah. Alright. Yes, this feels good. Didn't know where I was going, but I like where I found myself. Sometimes you just gotta wander. This is just a corner, right? Yeah, okay. Had to check. Very important, obviously. Walking around the edge of a temple. As you do. It certainly is how you do. That's true. Oh, I hate this sound. This is the worst walk. Oh, absolutely atrocious. What are those things on the ground I'm missing? Because I'm going the wrong, like the silly way. Well, looks like I can't get up there. Might as well fall down. Alright, cool. Ooh, hello. What's in here? Nothing? It's just a thing? Okay. Sure. That makes sense. If I'm crouching and I hit run, do you think I just stand up automatically, or do you think it fails to run? Or do you think I scoot along the ground? I think it probably makes you stand up. Wow. Yeah, I totally didn't come here yet.
Fast travel unlocked.
Fast travel unlocked.
Starlight skin obtained.
Inverted pyramid starlight skin obtained. Every pyramid has an inverted doppelganger on another planet. They are linked. One cannot exist without the other. Okay. What are you?
Relic obtained.
Lucky doll. So many things get dropped during the rush to be sacrificed at the end. That's crimson acid. Cool. Very cool. Okay, wow, I just completely missed this place. I mean, there's a lot of stuff to do. I'm not that surprised I missed a place.
Relic obtained.
Island sequence 13. 13th island sequence. The shame of Lady Love dies. She is deceived by damned Harmony. He tries to let the god hunters on the island. He tries to let the god hunters onto the island to kill us. Praise be to the Paradise Trigger for saving us. Praise be. I probably should have gone down here after I'd explored the temple, because I'm probably going to have to walk this way anyway, but this is what I decided to do. Tower the broadcast music to the speakers. There's a tape in here.
Music obtained.
Midori Eyes, the woman at the cocktail bar. I remember her, a lifetime ago. Or was it another timeline? I should have made a different choice. Oh, this place is so cool. Look at this temple.
Blood crystal obtained.
Yeah, alright. I'm digging this. Ooh, pretty. Well, now I just feel like I'm wandering. Oh, there's always so many different directions to go. One of these days, I need to try the fast travel and see what it looks like. Like, I'm curious how the fast travel network works. We made it to KHX's workshop! I've been meaning to find this place first. Like, I kept being like, I feel like there's an actual workshop somewhere. Why can't I find it? I just kept missing it, apparently. Oh, this is exciting.
Fast travel unlocked.
Fast travel unlocked.
Starlight skin obtained.
Symbols of Symbols of medication. It must be nice being an incessant yacht owner. Okay. So, if we look at the map, KHX's workshop, the workshop of the Syndicate's master craftsman. I was trying to climb up here for so long. I don't think I've been to the graveyard either. Maybe I have. I'm not really sure. Very nice. Very nice. Ooh. Ooh, this is interesting to me. Workshop is up near the temple. Oh, there's so much evidence here. Yes. Okay. So on a previous outing, we did actually find KHX's body. We've been asking people about KHX as if we didn't know where he was. He's dead. He's down there. Oh, we explored those cliffs so much to be like, how did the body get here? Where was it thrown from? Turns out, they did not try very hard to hide this killing, huh? Wow. It's just right there. That's so funny. We've talked to people about this. We've been like, hey, like Akiko last time. Last time we said, hey Akiko, did you try and find KHX? And they're like, obviously. What are you talking about? They didn't try very hard, did they? Dang.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Drag marks leading to the edge of the cliff.
Sure.
They lead away from KHX's workshop.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Suspicious. I'm curious if, like... I already saw the body. So it seems... I guess, I don't know, they're separate things, because the game doesn't know that I saw the body, I guess. I mean, it does know. It keeps track of everything I do, but still. KHX's workshop. Oh, wow. Oh, buddy. Alright. This is exciting.
Don't test me.
There's an unsent letter to Crimson.
Ooh, the investigator is here.
KHX is accusing her of using him to get the secret of the second Holy Seal.
What the hell?
Was Crimson in a relationship with KHX? He says the key is missing and says he's going to tell Montserrat that Crimson took it. Interesting. Why does Crimson want the key to the second Holy Seal? Now we're getting somewhere. There's a broken necklace with an order form. Okay. It's for Akiko. She asked KHX to fix her necklace. Why did I know that? Maybe this puts her at the scene of the crime. Or a crime, because there are multiple crimes here. KHX certainly seemed to have an obsession with Crimson. There's posters everywhere.
Got it.
KHX's diary. There's a lot of notes here. A lot of scroll and technical drawings. They're interspersed with ramblings about ascending to heaven. He seemed to think he was chosen by the gods. He talks about Crimson being his queen in the astral heaven. Okay.
That's strange.
What was going on between them? I have some questions for Crimson. There's a tuft of hair. This tuft of hair is coarse like an animal's.
What the hell?
Hang on, is this goat hair? It's the same color as Crimson's head. Mm-hmm. Is Crimson linked to the drag marks out there? Oh, interesting. There's no sign of a struggle or fighting. There's no blood. And something happened to KHX. If something happened to KHX here, was it cleaned up? Very interesting. Okay. Can I not use this footbath for restorative properties? That's a shame. Huh. Interesting. Something over there, I can hear it. Let me check over here first, though, just in case there's something I missed. Can I see the interactions between... No, it's just shiny bits, okay. Alright. Oh, is it just a crystal? That's disappointing.
Plus crystal obtained.
Interesting. Okay. So this seems like one-sided affection. It might not be, but that's what it seems like from here. I think I want to jump back down there. Oh, you can actually see the body outline from here. Well, just in case there's any additional information that she has. You know what? I'll actually see if I can... Oh, no, I can't. Alright, well, here we go. See, it might just be a game thing, but they know you're going to do that, right? The game knows. I'm sure, like, he must have died pre-fall, right? Can I get new information now that I have more information?
Scene investigation.
KHX's body. Death grip fist. KHX's fist is gripping something tightly. It's an ornate ring with a deep blue sapphire set into it. Why was KH gripping this so tightly when he died? This belonged to the attacker. So that could be Crimson's. Okay, interesting. Head trauma. KHX suffered a massive blow to the head. Right, that must have actually killed them. There's blood everywhere. Looks like the skull is cracked. He was struck once, and for his sake, I hope he died immediately. Victims of attacks from the front often know the attacker, so it was probably one of the syndicate. Okay, so very, very possible.
I don't like this.
I see he was dragged here and dumped off the edge of the cliff. Is this a secluded spot? Is this why Yuri shut down the boat trips early?
That's weird.
Did he need to hide the body? Interesting. Or just somebody knew that was happening. So, Crimson totally could have attacked. Possible. Yuri also is a very likely suspect. In that Yuri doesn't like Crimson, and also has a lot of thoughts regarding being blessed by the gods. At least it seems that way. So, very possible there's some connection there. It's also possible that KHX killed himself. I would not be surprised even a little bit if it turned out to be that. I'd be like, yeah, that checks out. Well, it's drag marks. It's drag marks, actually. If they just threw themselves from the cliff, that's believable. But do I have to go all the way around and try and get up there again? You could use the fast travel. I'm not using the fast travel. That's actually really interesting. Huh. I'm not sure what to make of that. Is that a... Wow, there's actually a thing over there. Surprising. Yeah, it's the one I missed. That sucks. What's that, though? Well, now I'm curious. So, yeah, if it wasn't for the drag marks, I think it'd be possible that they, like, jumped. Like, I will ascend to heaven, and they just threw themselves off a cliff. Could totally imagine that happening. But, drag marks, right? Unless they, like, made drag marks so somebody would think they were murdered. Like, that doesn't make any sense. Yuri and, where's the ladder here? Isn't there a ladder somewhere? I don't think I can jump that high. It sucks. Yuri and Crimson are definitely the top two suspects there. But what's interesting is that this is not the crime we're investigating, right? This is a secondary crime. It could be related. It could also be just another thing that happened that night. So I still want to find out what happened, because I'm an investigator. I was born to investigate. But, you know, doesn't actually have to be relevant. You know? Entirely possible that is not the case. Yeah, what is that? Very, very curious how I could have missed something like that. Unless it's a computer, I didn't have the, No, it wouldn't be a computer, right? Computers are, Yeah. Just a thing I missed. Very, very curious of what this is. I think I just walked by it, but I guess it's possible that it was behind the place and that's why I didn't see it. Nope, it's right there. Interesting. What's that, too? Curiouser and curiouser.
Got it.
Oh! Interesting. This isn't something I missed. I didn't have the locker combo before. I didn't have the drive to investigate the locker. Very cool. This was Ezra's locker. They said they found something and put it in here. This looks like a Starlight upgrade. Yes, I needed
That's
this.
strange.
What kind of a life was a power plant worker living where they would find this?
Key item obtained.
Oh, I've been waiting for this. There's so many computers I can open now. This is excellent. I guess I could have come here immediately if I paid more attention. Weird that I didn't actually realize that there was a locker I could do. I guess that's what I get for playing it 1 hour at a time over the course of several weeks. A knowledge tablet for Starlight. Please manually install from Starlight's inventory. These carvings were carved by terrible hands with unknown tools on a planet that only exists as the afterimage of a nightmare. Very, very good. Nothing else of interest. Okay, so Ezra. Let me take a look. Who the heck is Ezra? I don't think Ezra's a person on the island, right? None of these people are Ezra, I don't think. I think Ezra's one of the ghosts? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, cool. Key items. Employee card. Yes, this guy wanted to know who they were. I completely forgot that when we showed the ghost who they were, they didn't just go thanks and leave. They told us a locker code. The code to unlock Ezra Albertine's locker. Okay, I saw this in my inventory recently, and I was like, I don't remember picking it up, but I guess I must have, and I just disregarded it. That's totally what that is. Alright. Assigned to the reality folding drive power station, found next to a fish tank. The card, that is, not the, yeah. Install!
Install complete.
Yay! That's very exciting. I'm very glad I came over here to look at that. Wow. Go me, I guess. What if I hold down this button while moving? Oh, it just makes me stop. Alright, I don't think I've ever come up here. It's Shinji! Hi, Shinji! It's been a while. You weren't in the last episode, I don't think. Do these days feel short to you?
Sure.
When the island ends, the flow of time gets weird. Technically, we're still on the last day of the island, so the crime still happened. So the crime still happened last night. Oh, interesting. Right, yeah, because we have had a day-night cycle. Despite the fact that... Right, yeah. Now I get it!
That's weird.
Get what? Why, you people are so messed up! Wow, look at this thing. Do you think I can jump on it, or do you think it's too high? Probably too high, right? Yeah. Very cool. Huh. Nothing else up here, though. That's kind of weird. That's weird. Well, I guess time to go back to the temple. Very good. Oh, actually, yeah, I never came up here before. We went to this, like, thing to read some stuff, and we kept trying to jump off of that and get over here, and it just wasn't working. But here I am now. Now, because of the vision, I'm pretty sure there's nothing back here, but I'd be remiss to not check. Oh, hello. What are you? A box I can't enter. Interesting. Okay. Ah, I see. It's a series of them. They go all the way up. Gotcha. Very cool. You gotta dip into the water. Don't stay in there too long. You'll die. Interesting. Imagine the person actually doing this. It's like running all the way around this island. Just constantly running. You're not constantly running. Yeah, I guess that's true. I walk most of the time. Wow. Look at these pyramids and other things. I wonder if I can get over there. There is a yacht. Perhaps I can get Doomjazz to give me a lift. I want to check that out. Do you think it's relevant to the case, or do you just want to check it out? Relevant to the case. Yep. Okay. Oh yeah, we totally... I was pretty sure. I feel like I've walked around that before. I don't know. Perhaps I did not. So that's very cool. There's a lot more computers that we can now check out that we couldn't previously. I don't know what I'm going to learn from them, but they are possible. And that's exciting. Okay, so where are you off to? One, I would like to check up here, because I haven't done that yet. And two, what are you? What the heck is this? This is the tunnel? Oh. I don't really think I want to go through the tunnel right now, actually. Sorry. Didn't realize that was the tunnel. Cool. That's weird. Well, anyway. I would like to go into the temple, and I would also like to crack some computers. Now, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, all the computers show up. Or maybe they don't. Maybe only uncracked computers show up. Okay. I did think that seemed like a surprisingly low number. Very, very cool. Alright. Nice. Yeah. Alright, nice. Means our vision will allow us to hone in on computers. Which I wasn't sure if it would or not, because if it showed all computers, then it would be really frustrating. Hello? I hear you. Ah!
Those crystals obtained.
Cool. Hey, Shinji. Haven't I seen you over here before? That's kind of weird. That's weird. You met that dog in the alleys between the houses? All she wants is treats. Treats, treats, treats. You try to have a conversation and nothing, just treats. That's weird. I have seen that dog. Her name is Bear-chan, and she is lovely. She's also apparently like a hero. Let me bring that up again. The most wonderful dog. Why wouldn't you use this skin? Do you hate my dog? I'll kill you, no joke. Okay, there was a different situation where they were actually describing her as like a hero or something. I don't remember exactly what it was, but that did happen. Alright, cool. Huh, I wonder what it was. Oh, I think it was on a relic that said something about, it was like a phone charm or something. Bear-chan is famous enough to be in a phone charm. I feel like I've done all of these. You know? I mean, I know I've done this one. I'm not concerned about that at all. But I don't expect there's any more in the game, which is kind of a shame. I'd love to unlock more, you know, mobility perks, but seems unlikely. I don't know how to get up to the temple still. I just kind of wandered up there. Like, this isn't the temple. right? This takes me to the bar. That's weird. Alright, so... How do I get up? Can I get over... Maybe I can get over there? Hey, Sam. Ah. I don't know if I can get up there. Feels like maybe no. Oh, maybe. There we go. Beautiful. Have I explored up here yet? Yeah, okay, so we're here at the temple again. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Nothing behind me. Nothing worth looking at over in this direction. Good, that's the way I like it. Alright, can I actually get onto the temple from here, or... Yeah, alright. Now, this will be fine. This will do nicely. I think. Well, I'll get there eventually. And just like last time, where I was like, maybe I shouldn't be heading back down, because I can do that when I'm done up here. There's still more down to go, so, again, we'll do that next time. Very cool. Alright, up into the temple we go. No one's in the temple, though, huh? It's kind of odd. I think you'd put, like, people to talk to in all the interesting areas to draw me to them. I wonder if I'm going to find anything here. I guess if there's, like, evidence here or something, then there wouldn't be a person, because that person would have seen that evidence. Just like with KHX's workshop, right? Yeah, that makes sense. So this is the place we walked before. That's the entrance. Let's go around this side and see if there's anything over here. Hello.
Relic obtained.
Island sequence 14. 14th island sequence. Celebration. Our worship reinvigorated one of our beloved rulers. Lost pain awoke from slumber on the dark side of the moon. Didn't they, like, go really badly for us? Or am I thinking of a different god? Hard to keep it all orderly. Cool. Oh, you're very quiet.
Crystal obtained.
I was about to say, I don't think there's anything hidden away in here because I would have been able to hear it, but yeah, wow, I did not hear that. Before getting overly close. I love walking around up here. It's cool. It's like climbing on stuff. Always have. Climbing on stuff's fun. I don't think I can get up there. Nope. Maybe over here, though. Yeah, cool. Don't know what I'm gonna do with this, but I can do it. That didn't work. Alright. Oh, I hate that sound. Oh, it's really bad. Oh, that's just a weird reflection, huh? Ew, I don't like that. Alright. Alright, let's see what's in the temple proper. A vending machine, of course! Drinks cost blood crystals. One drink left. B2.
Relic obtained.
Statue Mind obtained. A fruit juice designed to aid concentration during worship. Offered at a discount price during rituals. Well, that's so nice of them. Are these the same? They look the same. Alright. Oh! Oh, right, the slaughter ritual happened in here. You know, I kind of assumed it would be a bit, tidier. That might be what woke up Henry to vision, actually. Does that timeline work out? Let me actually check the notes here. I haven't really... I'm gonna review these notes when I'm done talking to people. But, 10 years ago, demonic corruption incident, Henry Division illegally communicates to the gods, yes. A day ago, preparations for Perfect 25 have been completed. The syndicate council will retire to the penthouses to meditate and birth the next island. Last night, Henry escapes the cell. The council are murdered. When does the actual slaughter ritual happen? Does it happen here? During preparations? Right? That makes sense. Maybe? Huh. 964 years ago, Island Sequence 24 is born. You know what? It had a pretty good run, it turns out. Yeah, I don't know. It seems it's such a, like, you know, cordially referred to event. I kind of assumed it was gonna be, like, very, like, sterile in a weird way. I don't know. It is called the slaughter ritual, but still. It's traditional to donate and let blood and prayer to the temple. I mean, then again, there is this, and I've been doing this the whole game. May the silent goat walk with me. Ah, that's gross.
Relic obtained.
Moonlight Petal carving obtained. A carving about the god Moonlight Petal. Expert terraformer and architect built the eternal labyrinth in a dead star. Killed during the Great Betrayal in her endless city in Siberia. Her corpse is currently buried deep within the Russian catacombs. Here's what, like, a god corpse looks like in this game. I always have difficulty using gods in settings, like in fiction that I'm working on, or like role-playing games or whatever. Just because, like, they're so varied in interpretation, and, like, does it literally walk around and do stuff? Is it purely, like, a psychological, like, spiritual thing? I don't know. Oh, where's the blood coming from? Maybe the temple is just always like this. If it's part of the iconography. Huh. Wow. I just want to, like, walk around and look at stuff. This is a lot. Okay, we're starting to see some repeated art assets, to be entirely frank. Wow. Okay. Good thing I saved up all these blood crystals. May the silent gate walk with me.
Relic obtained.
Beautiful Spectre carving obtained. A carving detailing the history of the god Beautiful Spectre. Why didn't you capitalize beautiful? That's weird. Master of the Astral Hunt. The Unending Skeleton. Scourge of the Caliber Solar System. There is a skeleton somewhere, isn't there? There's been a lot of skulls. I don't know if those are all supposed to be the same. God. I'm kind of interested in the idea of a god that's like just a giant monster, basically, and we call them gods. I don't know. It's just... I feel like a lot of times they're hard to rectify, especially when it's like in like a D&D setting and they're connected to like worship and stuff and they do things, and it's like, okay, how do I actually just differentiate these? Usually it's like, well, they're often like another, like the celestial plane doing whatever they do. But like, do they have physical bodies? Is that plane completely spiritual? I don't know. I just tend to avoid it as best I can. Oh, this is gross. The game isn't even telling me to come here. Nothing is directing me to come here. Hey Shinji, what's up? Maybe you'll give me some insight. There's an awful lot of random crap scattered around the island, isn't there? They're vignettes of lives once lived. That's a poetic way of saying trash. You're just scooping it all up, aren't you?
Got it.
The answers to mysteries are everywhere. Sorry I'm keeping you from your hobby of collecting garbage. Don't let me interrupt. That had nothing to do with the temple here, but I'm glad I got Shinji to tell me that I'm a hoarder. That's really fun. That was excellent. Oh, well, I'm down here now. Oh, I saw something down here. Well, I'm here now. Miss, get walk with me.
Relic obtained.
Shadow Zero. Carving obtained. A carving about the god Shadow Zero. Capricious god that caused destruction on every planet she touched. Tentacle-armed goat. The tentacle-armed goat, huh? Alright.
Blood crystal obtained.
Very nice. Are those tentacles? They don't look like tentacles. Have you jumped in any of the puddles of blood yet? I don't think I have, and I think I'm okay with that. Oh, this is all a bit much for me, honestly. Like, it's all so stylish and stylized that it doesn't really bother me, but I am not a fan of all of this if it was more realistically rendered. It's a lot. Alright, let's jump on things.
Blood crystal obtained.
Ugh. I didn't miss anything. Alright, that's where I came from. Oh, it branches, I see. Okay.
Relic obtained.
Faulty worship stamp obtained. When a citizen completes their allotted worship quota in a day, their report card is stamped. It is also stamped for over-worship. In a good way or a bad way? I thought they do want you to worship a lot. Yeah, I think they mean in a good way. Like, as in, if you meet your quota, you get a stamp. If you go over your quota, good job. You get a recognition stamp. I don't know what the benefit of a recognition stamp is, but you know. So I actually do need to wrap up, but I don't see a place to save. So I think I'll just go until I find a save point. And see how long that takes. Yeah, I could turn around, but I really don't want to turn around if I don't have to. So there might be one upstairs. The reason I was going to the vision is that because the save points do show up, but only to a certain distance. So, oh, it's a puzzle. If there was a save point up here, I feel like this would be a great spot to start next time. Okay. These controls seem to move the walkways around the pool, across the pools. Wonder if I can find the right combination to let me cross. What? But do I need to cross? I can jump. Where are they taking me? I think this is safe for the next one, and honestly, it's not very far. Yeah. Cool. So next time we've got a simple puzzle, a few more items to gather, and something else that I don't remember. But believe me, totally exists. I do remember there was something else. I'll probably forget by next time anyway. So, no big deal, right? Oh, I walked right by it. I was so sure that there was one here. Okay. I should have looked harder. Fast travel unlocked.
Game saved.
Thank you, Starlight. That brings us to a close on another day of Paradise Killer. Hope everyone had a good time. I'm trying to jump on top of this and failing, so that's fun. Yeah, wow. There we go. We did it. Alright. Yeah, I don't know. This one sort of meandered a bit, as it tends to do when B's not here. Because I just can't stay focused. On my own, it seems. But I think we did a lot of cool stuff, and I'm glad I found this location. We found HX's house, workshop, some extra evidence there, lots of things to talk to people about. I'm excited to where this goes next. Have a good night, everyone. I've been Darcy Bits, this has been Hidden Gems and Other Oddities with Paradise Killer. And may you reach the moon. Or something like that. Have a good night.